Hey everybody, it's Rhiannon here. Long time no see. I have a unboxing that we're going to do today of these astrology reading cards. I'm super excited about it. I haven't done an unboxing for a really long time. I have been kind of MIA because I was working a boring day job that I quit. So now I'm back to oracle cards and tarot and crystals full time. So yay. But yeah, we're going to do a unboxing here and we'll probably go ahead and just dedicate this box or this deck of cards while we're at it as well. And then as soon as we're done with the live, I will be doing another one. I have also today, which is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. This one's still in the cellophane. This one I took out of the cellophane, but I still haven't opened up the cards. So, let's see here if I can get it open. Oh, I forgot. This box is cool. It's one of the magnetic. It's not one of the ones that I was trying to open like that. It's just a cool magnetic strip on the side. It's a really pretty box. Really pretty. So you can see it says that it is from the author Alison Chester Lambert, author of The Future Inner Stars. As far as I know, this author does not have any other decks because I believe this is an author that mostly just does astrology, not necessarily oracle or tarot decks. So I'm expecting this to be a really good astrology deck, which is what I needed it for. I am familiar with astrology somewhat just because my best friend is an amazing astrologer. But myself, I have been trying to learn more about astrology. And I just thought that this would be a good little kind of segue between best of both worlds, which is my world of oracle cards and astrology. So hopefully this will do that. But again, just look at the beautiful artwork. Sorry about my dog barking, guys. This is live. I'm not in the mood to like edit anything this morning. We're just going to have to deal with it. Here's the cards. Like I said, I had taken the cellophane off the box, but I haven't taken the cards out yet. So this is the first time they've been out of the box. And the first card on the top of the deck is Chiron. Or Chiron. I always say this wrong. Chiron. And I think I say it wrong because some of you guys may know there's a person who channels an entity with the name of Chiron. But that's not the same as Chiron. Chiron is the astrology, the planet or the star. And then Chiron is somebody or like an alien or a being that somebody channels. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that or not. But anyway, I always confuse them and say them differently. But Chiron, I'm going to say it wrong again. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. So I do know that. And we can see here that it says, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. Haven't looked at the back of the card yet. Looks like they're probably all the same here. So what's cool about this deck is that there's going to be the 12 astrological symbols, right? Then there's the houses that are represented and some of the big players like Chiron. So I'm not sure how many total cards there are. Let's see here. Looks like there are... Let's see. 36 cards. It says the deck is comprised of 36 cards divided into 3 sets of 12 cards each. The sets are called the planet cards, so there's 12 planet cards. I think Chiron is considered one of the planets. The zodiac sign cards, and then the 12 house cards. So that makes sense. So it's cool because I think these will be good to incorporate into readings when you're looking for specific information about maybe what if you know you're talking about a specific person, but you're trying to figure out who maybe that person is, maybe you could use this deck to figure out what astrology sign they are. But I also think that for me, the main reason I got it is just to help myself learn astrology a little bit better, specifically like the houses and what the houses mean. So we'll get into the house cards here. The house cards represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue, the sphere of your life, the matter that is playing out. So for instance, the first house in your natal chart is what people see and the impression that you give. Okay. So let me move this here. Oops. I didn't pay attention to the publisher on this. Looks like it's Fine Horse Press. I'm not sure. I think I got these on eBay, you guys. But let's get to the house cards. Let's see. So the planet cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's the 12 planets, and we'll go back to those in a minute. But I want to do the house cards. Then there's the 12 signs, obviously Aquarius starting. Aquarius, Aries, which tonight's full moon is in Aries, by the way. So I'll probably be using this in my altar work. It's another thing that I like to use oracle cards for, is just to bring that energy into my altars. Cancer. These are out of order a little bit. Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo. So there's the 12 astrology signs. These cards, you guys, are pretty thin. To be honest, I'm not that pleased with the quality of the cardstock. But I don't think I would be using this deck as much for like traditional shuffling as I do some of my other decks. So I think that that's okay. If I was going to be using it to shuffle a lot like I do my other decks, I'd be a little bit concerned because the cardstock's pretty flimsy. I don't know if you can see that. So as far as like first impressions go, not thrilled with the quality. But so anyways, here we are in the houses. The first house, like we said, what people see and the impression that you give. The second house is your assets, finances, and the things that you value. So pretty much your money is your second house. Third house is your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So what? I don't know. Your potential to learn something in your neighborhood. Those seem kind of like different ideas. Maybe I'll look in the book and see if it gives us more about the third house. Let's see. The third house, it says... The guidebook's nice, though. It gives a nice illustration of the card. The third house is the area of your life that contains your innate potential to learn something, perhaps by reading, writing, attending a workshop, or taking training. So it's education. I guess maybe the third house is what you're here to learn. Education, training. Yeah, I wish it would go into a little bit more detail than that, but looks like what you're here to learn. The fourth house is your home, your roots, and your being. Fifth house is where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Sixth house is the work, health, and duty of your life. Seventh house is the area of your life. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Eighth house is the transformational area of your life. This transformational area of your life is about to be shared resources and intense emotions. Sorry, my dog's distracting me. Gussie, what are you doing, dude? Excuse me. The ninth house is broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So kind of like maybe the religion house, maybe. The 10th house is your achievements and status in the outside world. And the 11th house is where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. And finally, the 12th house is, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think that the cards are beautiful. I'm not really super impressed with the cardstock. Gussie, what do you think? What do you think, dude? He's just trying to get on my lap. That's what he thinks. Mr. Gus. Mr. Gussie, what do you think about these cards? So, we will see. But, like I said, I think I'll be using them in altar work. Gussie, please lay down. Please lay down. I hope to learn a little bit about astrology. Right now, the only astrology-related oracle deck that I had up until this point was a Vedic astrology deck, which is a little bit different. Vedic astrology is more ancient India, ancient Hindu astrology. So I have this one, which I love, but it's just a little bit different. So I was looking for more of a traditional zodiac and astrology. So anyways, there's the unboxing of it. There's the 12 houses. Now back to the planets, starting with Cryon, however you want to say it, the Wounded Healer. Then we've got Jupiter, which is, I think, the planet of growth because it's really big. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Mars, which is the planet of war, as we all know, right? And, Mercury, the planet of communication. The Moon, which is the planet of intuition, right? The feminine planet. Neptune. I'm not sure what Neptune is, but I think it is a water planet, and it looks like it is represented as water. Pluto. Maybe Pluto is about rebirth. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it's the Phoenix. So, Saturn, I think, is about learning. It looks like that's true here too. The Sun, which is like the male counterpart to the Moon. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny. Uranus. Gussie, quit licking. Venus, which is the planet of love. And then Vesta, which I'm not that familiar with Vesta. I'm going to have to ask Jody. I don't remember this ever coming up in my chart or anything. It says the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet destiny. So Vesta is a goddess, I guess. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. I thought these cards were going to be a better teaching tool. It doesn't seem like they are a teaching tool as much as like if you already know your astrology, they would be a really good deck as well. And then back to the zodiac. So Aquarius, Aries, which I'm an Aries rising, Cancer, I'm a Capricorn sun. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. That's a cool card. Gemini, was married to a Gemini for a lot of years. That's cool. This energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Leo, which is my moon sign. This energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Libra, which is, we are approaching Libra season right now. We just started Libra season. Shout out to all my Libras, including my daughter, who will be turning 19. Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. So that's my initial unboxing. There's the 3 groups. And I'll let you guys know how I like this card as I start dealing with it. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sage the deck and clear it. So I've got some sage here. You can use incense. I have a video on this already on the channel, but you can use incense. You can use Palo Santo. You can use sage. You can use a combination. I've got a little candle here. You just want to do it in a room that has high energy, which of course I'm in my crystal cave, so pretty good energy in here. So let's begin. I think I will light this. I think this is a Nag Champa stick, so. I like this. I like the incense because it will just keep burning on its own. Usually the sage and the Palo Santo have to be relit quite a bit. Sorry guys, my camera stand is... There we go. All right, I'm going to need you to be quiet while we do this, so lay down. Okay. I call upon my spirit guides, angels, archangels, ancestors, and ascended masters, only those of the highest vibration of love and light. I ask you to please clear these cards of any residual or negative energy and bring them back to a place of neutrality. And just ask you to bless these cards that they would be used to bring forth messages of the highest good to myself, my family, my friends, and my clients. Only ever working with the highest vibrations of love and light and truth. Blocking out any lower vibrations or entities. Only allowing those of the third heaven to interact with these cards as a tool. Specifically working with Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. And so it is. Okay, guys, that's it. That's how I do it. I do that for sure when I ever first open the deck and buy it. And then I will do it as needed as I'm using the deck. If you're not going to keep it in the case, I do suggest you keep a crystal on the deck to keep it cleared. This is a chunk of black tourmaline. So I'll just leave that on there. But normally I do keep my cards in the boxes that they come in. So there is our quick and dirty review of astrology reading cards. You guys can watch my Facebook page We also have a private group called Oracle Obsessed. If you are obsessed with Oracle cards and you are looking for a group with like-minded people, you can join us there. And coming up shortly will be our review of the Sacred Geometry Oracle activations. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys here really soon.